Hello everyone, welcome to Joe and Zach's Survival. Right here I've got some of the fish. When Sarah and I were up north, that's the stuff that we did not cook when we were up there. And when I posted the video of us fishing for supper, Mr. Tiki is how I pronounce the channel. I'll show it to you here in a second, or the name of the person. Sent me a message that he had a great northern pike recipe. And I watched the video. It's a good video. It's over 15 minutes long, and it really shows how to do it. Very easy to do. So I'm going to give it a try here. And all we had to use was he used like a shed spread type of a deal here, and Cajun seasoning, garlic and herb seasoning, puffs. We've got the fish, and then some oil, and cooked it up. So I'm going to give it a try here and see how it tastes. This is his channel page right here, and I was really happy that he messaged me, because so many times on here, this is a really good channel. He's got some really good videos on here, and you don't know that they even exist until somebody comments you or you happen to come across it. But when I come down here, it's called Northern Pike Recipe Awesome, and this is the video that I watched, so you guys should check it out. But we're just going to do a quick version here, and I'll give it a try so I can see what it tastes like. Okay, so I went back and watched the beginning part of his video, and they did not use any oil. I thought for sure there was oil and this butter stuff in there, but it was just the butter stuff. So we're going to let that melt a little bit, and then we'll go from there. Okay, now we're going to add our fish in here. Like I said, if you guys want a way better video on this, go watch his, because I'm just doing this to do a taste test. But if I do a quick cooking video at the same time, it's not so short. All nice northern fillets from up north. Alright, now we're going to cover it and let that cook for a while. Okay, so we let it cook like that so the moisture comes out of the fish and mixes in with that butter stuff. And the fish is pretty much done as far as cooking goes. I'm going to take and flip all this over once. I've had this cooking just on medium heat, well, I guess it's up to about 6, so like medium high. And he soaked his fish overnight in water, and he had a good reason for it. I didn't do that. I took it out and thawed it out, and now today it was thawed, so I just cooked it. But after we've cooked it with the cover on like this so that all the water has come out of the fish and mixed in with the butter stuff, now we're just going to leave the top off, and we're going to turn the heat up and get the water to boil out, so we're just left with that buttery kind of a sauce. Well, I just added a little bit more of the margarine in there. I don't know that it needs it, but he did in his video, so I'm going to throw a little bit more in there. Let that melt, and at this point he turns the heat up to high, he just keeps it on high until, like we said, it boils everything out. Alright, when that's cooking down, because now is when he added the spices in, and this is garlic and herb. Put some of that on there. And then he put on the Cajun seasoning, and now I don't do a whole lot of Cajun stuff, and I don't like really hot food, but we're going to put it on here anyway, and hopefully it won't be too hot. Okay, now that everything is kind of congealing together there and it's really thickening up, now we add his secret ingredient, which is the cheese stuff. Let that cook for a little bit here. Okay, well, it's got to the point where it's really cooked down nice, and like he said, it's like a gravy almost. It's sticking to the fish. I think it's about ready. I mean, his looked a lot better than this did, but all I want to do is taste it, and I think this might be really good. Oh yeah, it's just like a real thick. The liquid is in there. Well, there's what it looks like when it's done. It looks really good. I'm just going to let that cool down for a few minutes and we'll give it a taste test and see how that, but man, it looks like it's going to be really good. All right, we cooled down a little bit. I'm going to give this a try. The fish is still nice and firm. Wow. Dude, that is a really, really good recipe. I've cooked northern pike a lot of different ways, but this is really good. And the house smells, I was trying to figure out what it smells like when we're cooking it. It smells like tacos. Well, everybody, Mr. Tiki, you have to go check it out. If you go into I've got a playlist called Watch and Try Again Later. His video is there. You can see it. Go to his channel and check it out. This is really, really good. Thanks a lot for watching the Jones Axe Survival channel. Wow.